Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it guys. So we are flying out the F-14B and yes guys, it finally got fixed. Now the TWS problem is not here anymore and you can actually fire the missiles with a radar lock or a TWS lock in the case of the Phoenix, right? So they finally fixed that. Well, I mean, you will see in a bit. But as you see right here, I'm selecting the targets. You can see that the TCS, you can see the red square there. It is trying to lock the target that I'm trying to lock with the TWS on the radar. But you will see I fired the Phoenixes here. Hold up. Getting the best possible scenario. And as you see, the radar is not blinking, trying to lock outside the TCS zone, right? The TCS basically cannot look at the target. As you see, the memory point is there, but if you change to the camera, as you saw there, it's not being able to actually look for the target directly, right? And it is not doing that bug. And as you saw, I fired the AIM-54, so the missiles are actually working. But there is another thing that it's quite weird happening right now. You will see right here, I think. Yeah. I'm trying to get a lock on some of the other guys that I saw here, right on my 12 o'clock there. And my TWS lost the lock just before I clicked the button. And as you see, then you have this bug. It stays on this square trying to lock the same place there forever. Which is really, really annoying sometimes. It's really, really annoying because it doesn't matter what you click. I was trying to click all the buttons of the radar controls to actually make it go back to a normal position, but it was just not working. To be honest, this is a problem in many aircraft, not only the F-14. I noticed that with the MiG-29, with the Yak-41, with the F-16. No, the F-16, no. Normally aircraft that are with TWS, normally. I don't know if it's like happening in the same place as other pull-stopper mode, but as you see, it just doesn't go back for the normal radar, and I cannot control the radar. It's like stuck there, and you cannot control it. So it's a bug that, I mean, that was the first match that I was actually trying to show that the bugs were fixed, and that problem happened. So it was really, really annoying. But beyond that minor problem that happens not a lot of times, and it normally resets itself automatically just after it. It's just that time over there, it was way too long. I ended up dying that match just because of that. You can see that the Phoenixes are working. So I did the soft lock for like 40-50 kilometers away, 50-60 I think. Yeah, I know, it's even closer, but doesn't matter. I managed to crank to the left and maintain a properly good soft lock on the targets that I want and the detection that I want. The first missile I actually going to miss because I kind of lost the lock where the first target was. But then the second one actually hit the target and he eventually will die in F-14. So very, very good, man. The F-14B now is properly usable. Even with that bug, it is now usable. And you can go out there and actually get BVR kills. And to be honest, now that we are going to actually see the performance of this aircraft, because at first, I don't know about you guys, but I always use the AIM-54. And with the TCS problem that we had before, you cannot properly use the AIM-54, right? You're not going to just use it as a semi-active missile. If you're going to do that, you might as well use more Sparrows or even AIM-9s, right? So now you can actually properly use the AIM-54. And I even plan to do a simulator battle video about it. If you want to see that, make sure to let me know in the comments. Because I was actually waiting for this bug to actually be fixed, right? You still have the problems of the AWG-9 radar. It is a very problematic radar, to say the least, on the sense of blind speeds. You know, it is not the greatest thing ever. It is one of the oldest radars in the game on that sense. So, you know, you kind of like understand why. I think it's even worse than the AWG-59 on the blind speeds. So you will lose a lot of locks sometimes just trying to, you know, maintain a proper lock, and you lose the lock and then you lose the missile because the Sparrow doesn't have INS. So it is problematic still, you know, in the BVR. I still think that the Soviet aircraft that use the ER are superior just because of that fact, together with this barrel range. But, you know, BVR, as a lot of people say, it's not the main thing about the game. Dogfights in these short ranges are the main feature for a normal player. I still think that BVR can be a very good tool at the beginning of a battle, just because you can actually just, before even an enemy can actually get to your friendlies, you already killed 1 or 2 of them. Maybe if there is 2 or 3 aircraft doing this, you can kill like 5, 4 of them, maybe if you're lucky, 6, I don't know. Then it's like 1/3, 1/4 of the match already down, right? Or even more. So I think the BVR is a very good tool, and the F-14B right now will help this out with the American teams, right? It was kind of needed, right? The F-16, even though it is an amazing aircraft up close, for like very long range shots above like 20, 30 kilometers, it really lacks compared to the F-14 and the Russian aircraft they use, the ER, right? So it is indeed a very good thing that this Tomcat is here doing this. But yeah, guys, so yeah, we are following the last guy over here. Just a couple of gameplays showing that the radar is working properly. And then I fired the Fox 1 over there, but the guy was already dead. And that was it for that battle. And this was the last battle that I played. Was kind of frenetic and eventually died, but it was an interesting one. It isn't the best map for the M54, right? The M54 is kind of, it only works if it's stealthy. That's the thing. You know, if the target knows that the Phoenix is there, you know, people know how to notch and crank right now. So, and just go cold basically and drop some chaff. So normally you will lose a lot of missiles in these maps because they will see the missile coming. So I advise you guys to just use probably just two more AIM-9s maybe or something like that. The AIM-9L is still one of the best missiles in the game. And as you see, they just went defensive, flying low. So there's no way the AIM-54 will ever hit a target like that, right? So yeah, he almost got the guy there, but he was going cold, as I said. He probably saw the missile coming, which is a big problem. But as you see, you can use the AIM-7s up close. It's a very good missile like this. Always crank, man. Always crank, always notch. You know, as much as you can, even if you are not being fired upon. This will create more time for you to actually notice the missile coming and actually evade it. Normally, you know, so just use that. Missed that one. I don't know how did I miss that one. And then these will be the couple last kills that I get. So I don't know why the clouds really bug sometimes. I mean, I'm out of the clouds and I cannot get a proper heat lock on that 1.8 kilometer away MiG-23. But yeah, last kill and I'm going to die for that Sparrow. But anyway, guys, it's fixed. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, and bye. See you.